very pleasant good evening, Newcastle, Lawrence County, and welcome to yes, Newswatch Nightly, Newcastle, Lawrence County, and as we get moving here with NCTV45's Newswatch Nightly. And wow, let's get right to it. Trains on the tracks. Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic, for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-6...
Hello and welcome to Newswatch and Newswatch Nightly and Lori Moore. Thanks for joining the NCTV45 family. Now, we have a lot to get to. And I'm going to pick a guy with integrity. I'm talking about Mike Kelly. And many of you have reached out to my office in the last several weeks with questions, and we are working diligently to respond to all of you. Thank you for your patience as we work through the inquiries. Now, here's what's important. That just went off. Rain on the way, and I'm going to tell you that right now because we get that warning when it's coming in, and 42 right now and rain as we get back to Mike Kelly. Information and implementation and state progress, such as unemployment compensation, are best answered by a representative at the General Assembly. Okay, and this is one of those ones where it goes back and forth. Who are my Pennsylvania legislators, and contact Governor Wolf, all on his website. When will the $600 per week additional to unemployment claims start? All these, they're saying the additional kicks in soon, which means you should be seeing the $600 supplement in the next few weeks. Do I need to do anything to get the stimulus? All this answered on his website. So make sure that you check out Mike Kelly's website, and he will get those questions answered for you very quickly, as he's gotten ahead and jumped that gun to get that answered. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, the governor definitely making their way through. Before we get to them, Jim Dawson, I will get to you this evening for you. And the number of religious leaders that have reached out, it's been tremendous, and we're trying to get to everybody that we can. This being Passover weekend and Easter makes it very difficult. So we'll try to get to as much of that as we can. Now, as we continue through, Greenville Chamber of Commerce remind you that the drive-thru is open. I can't say enough about the folks that are local business owners. They have really reached out, stepped up, and I'm asking you to step up and use their drive-thrus. Christine invites you to the City of Newcastle blood drive. It's Monday, April 13th, and I don't have to tell you that because of the pandemic, of which we are entoiled, that blood supplies are running low. Blood donation is essential to ensuring the health of our communities. The need for blood is constant, and volunteer donors are a source of blood for those in need. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, over 10,000 blood drives have been canceled. She goes on to say, blood supplies for patients needing transfusions, including those suffering from cancer. This is a time to take care of one another. If you're healthy, feeling well, please make an appointment and donate blood. That will be the 13th of April, 12:30, Lawrence Village Plaza, formerly the Hallmark Shop. Now, this from the Department of Health, and yes, I am breezing and hurrying because we've got a lot to get to. Basically, we had a 2,000 person increase that tested positive for COVID-19. That jump really centers around the eastern part of the state, If you watched my Newswatch at noon when this first came out, there's no doubt about it. The eastern part of the state, hard hit. If you go from the northeast down to the southeast, and then you take Harrisburg and Pittsburgh, along with Philadelphia, you've got well over 2/3 of the pandemic and COVID-19. If you go Newcastle, north to Erie, and across over to Wyoming County, which would be like the northeast corner, right before you get to the border, you've got, I think Newcastle has 30 some, and you just don't have the numbers. We talked about the percentages. 41% age 25 to 49 have tested positive. Nearly 29% 50 to 64, and 21% 65 and older. So we'll keep you up to date as that comes out tomorrow. Planet Fitness reminding you to go to YouTube or their Facebook account. They got a nice little workout there, and they sent in the email. Pennsylvania State Police on the job, making sure that everybody stays home and there's no businesses open that shouldn't be, and consequently, guess what? There's not. They issued 16 warnings, but really no citations to speak of. Now, in what was a crazy kind of move today, Governor Tom Wolf, I get it. The eastern part of the state is bad and they can't go back to school. I get it. But a county by county thing may have been a better idea. He's canceled the rest of the school year. 2019-2020 school year basically ended in and around St. Patrick's Day. And he goes on in this email, I went, colleges and universities may not resume in-person instructions or reopen their physical locations until the governor permits them to open and lifts the closure on non-life sustaining businesses. So my heart goes out to the class of 2020. They get stung two ways: no graduation and no early admission into school. Now, Newswatch just keeps rolling on, and we're going to take this opportunity. Now, don't freak out. I'm going to go really quick through Cedar Sports Corner, most of all to get me a drink and show you those sponsors. I got more state news coming back at you about people that are licensed and got waivers, and we're going to check that out after this.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator.
Everybody, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
We're back, and let's continue on with Newswatch. And now this in from the state, and here we go with licensors. Pennsylvania issues 30 license waivers allowing professionals to respond to COVID emergencies. Licensed healthcare practitioners may provide services via telemedicine. Telelicense of out-of-state health practitioners will be lifted. Expanded all upcoming license renewal deadlines, including healthcare and non-healthcare professionals. Recently retired healthcare practitioners may temporarily reactivate their license more easily without reactivation fees. And suspended certain in-person continuing education requirements to allow the increase of online distance learning. Authorized the use of electronic notarization and loosened restrictions on in-person requirements for notaries, such as wills, living wills, powers of attorney, as well as all other types. Extended filing deadlines for charitable nonprofit organizations. So all that in from the state, and wow, it just, my teleprompter jumped. So keep that in mind. Rotary 89 making sure they set up some teleprompter things for you, and grants. So we'll be looking at that as we go along. Now it's time to take this look at weather. Currently outside, yes, 42 degrees, and here you go with the temperature. 71% humidity, wind speed west 12, gusting to 18, barometer 29.53, dew point 33, visibility 10, and wind chill is 35. Now, what does that mean when you look at radar? Well, here you go. This Cleveland radar scattered showers throughout Ohio, north on the lake and into Canada, up around London and to our east. Now, when you look at Pittsburgh radar, shows you a lot more to the east, and this is going to be the way of the day. Now, let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right when you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello, and a very pleasant welcome. Yes.
Standing.
Persisted last night. Low of 53, and just how is your day looking? As you take a look at local radar, you got rain. And it's going to take some time to clear out today. And then you're going to get more rain. Here is the national scene off to the west. Some clearing, but that's not going to hold for long. So let's take a look at your forecast. Last night rained in 53. Your Wednesday cloudy and then gradual clearing. With a high 64, winds will be from the northwest. As you get to Wednesday night, the showers return. A low of 42. The chance of precipitation is 80%. Your Thursday, rain. Yeah, 80%. With a high of 50. Wind gusts up to 26 miles an hour, so it will be a little windy. Your Thursday night, rain continues. Mostly cloudy, low of 32. Chance of rain, 40%. Your Friday, and I don't like to say these words, but a chance of snow early. Because we're getting down to 32. It'll start off cold on Friday. Mostly cloudy, you'll get up to 43, but your chance of precipitation is 50%, so you're going to be wet. Now, your Friday night, the same thing as mostly cloudy skies, 31, precip kind of turns off for that moment in time and set you up for some sunshine. 52 degrees and just some excellent Saturday weather. Saturday night mostly cloudy and 38. Now here's the trick. Your Sunday will start out mostly cloudy. More clouds will build in. The good news is you're getting up to 61. The bad news, there's a 60% chance of rain. So the Easter Bunny may be doing the backstroke as he hops around to your place. Now Sunday night, showers likely, mostly cloudy, and a low of 46. Chance of precipitation, 70%. So that sets you up for Monday. Mostly cloudy and 58. However, the chance of rain on Monday is 40%. So that Easter Monday, you're going to get wet again. Monday night, rain turns off, mostly cloudy, 36. And then Tuesday, chance of showers, partly sunny, 51. So the rain will turn off early on Tuesday morning, sun will come out, but we're going to have that roller coaster ride through this Easter vacation, or whatever you want to call it, as it'll be no rain, and then sunshine. So hang in there, folks. Now, this was, you got it, the one and only Lawrence Standing. And then we'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3066.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello,
Come on,
friends,
shake your
and
body, baby, do that conga.
it's
No, you can't control yourself
Los
any
Amigos.
longer.
Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
You can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm.
And we're back, and my heart truly going out to all those seniors, not from just Newcastle, but from all over Lawrence County, who school career or high school career ended very abruptly as it was St. Patrick's Day and then over. And there's no other way to put it. I understand there's a Senior Lawrence County page out there. We'll tell you more as soon as we find out about it. I offered yesterday for seniors to post on the NCTV45 page. And I don't know if anybody took up the offer. Governor Wolf signed a bill provided to target distribution of medical supplies, and he's targeting them. I'm going to cut to the chase. He's targeting them to Philadelphia, where a major part of the problem exists. So let's not lose light of that Philadelphia, they've got some huge issues. Now, as we go through this evening, after Newswatch, it's going to be the First Presbyterian Church with Thursday, Monday services. It's going to be Holy Spirit Parish with Mass at 7. You'll be able to get both of those on Facebook. And also, thanks to Rosemary Tarnosi for the kind comments. Thank you so much. Stay healthy. Thanks, Rosemary. We really appreciate it. Now, with that being said, we're going to go to a wrap-up right after we hear from these folks.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. There was more time for living. Look around.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, Lower Operator.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, that's going to do it here for NCTV45 Newswatch. Make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. Stay tuned for all the worship services tonight. Make sure you get that second glass of lemonade, iced tea, whatever it may be, and have a super evening in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.
The ocean, got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.